Welcome to Tierra Grande Video Clips. This clip features crowd control, planning for Texas population growth. Texas is the fastest growing state in the country by numbers and the fifth fastest by percentage. We added 14 million people between 1970 and 2010. We expect to grow another 14 million by 2030. And we're city dwellers. 9 out of 10 of us live in one of the state's 25 metropolitan statistical areas. This concentration of population into smaller geographical areas creates huge demands for public services, especially infrastructure, utilities, and mass transit. Planning for this rapid growth is a daunting but essential function of local government. Among other things, cities must try to coordinate land and infrastructure development, fund public improvements, provide parks and recreational facilities, protect the environment, and create affordable housing for working-income households. To handle all this, 3 styles of growth planning have evolved based on local objectives and attitudes about change. The growth management approach tries to accommodate growth and development without preventing it. The growth control approach tries to discourage growth by deliberately restricting it or even stopping it. The smart growth approach consists of enacting policies to counteract or prevent suburban sprawl. It seeks to channel growth into higher density, mixed-use developments concentrated in urban centers. Regardless of a city's approach to planning, the process suffers from inherent limitations. For instance, there is no common standard for growth planning among jurisdictions. Local regulatory controls often influence areas beyond the local political boundaries. In addition, problems arise in providing uniform enforcement for growth controls. Developers and planners spend a lot of effort negotiating for variances and exceptions to local land use codes. As a result of this tangle of regulations, public growth planning typically results in higher land and development costs. This in turn translates into higher housing costs, probably 10 to 40% higher, according to decades of research. Since growth planning is not standardized, evaluating any city's individual planning effort is difficult. Nevertheless, effective growth planning is essential to address statewide issues such as interurban transportation systems, water supply, education, road congestion, and drainage. To not plan is to invite chaos. For better growth planning, local planners should incorporate the following concepts into their growth plans: standardize local practices, regionalize planning to avoid local disparities, simplify review and regulatory procedures, and establish uniform enforcement procedures to ensure fewer variances and exceptions. Once again, planning for growth is not easy, but it is essential. Today's decisions and actions at the local level will dictate the quality of Texans' lives in the future.
Hi, I'm Jim Gaines. If you'd like to learn more about the importance of growth planning in Texas, read my article in the April 2013 issue of Tierra Grande magazine.